What is going on today, guys? We are here for another episode in Gold Rush the game. Now, leaderboard season has ended. We are going to continue playing from that game. And today we're going to be checking out our brand new drill skin that we won. So, if you guys have not seen the results from the leaderboard event, you can click the link down in the description below and head over to my Facebook page, and I've posted up the results from the non-DLC leaderboard event. But for those of you who have already seen it, you know how close the max event was. It was 41 ounces difference. So it was very close at the end there, but unfortunately, Dex won, which, I'm perfectly okay with. He put in a hell of a lot of effort, so, I can't say anything bad about that. Not at all. But anyway, we're all rested up from the event. Took a few days off to, take a little bit of a break from the game and collect our thoughts. And I figured, you know what? Let's keep going with this, with where we left off. Now, we don't necessarily have to keep mining on Nighthawk claim. I do kind of want to check out the other two claims as well. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to get our drill skin, and then we're going to go buy another claim and head out to that and, check out what the gold content is on, like, for instance, maybe Pine Valley. But anyway, let's go in here and let's get ourselves our new drill skin. So go down to the drilling machine here, and right here is the drill skin that we've unlocked. It's the Parker Gold drill skin, so it costs nothing to paint it. So we can go ahead and chuck that on there, and then we'll take a look at it once we get out to the claim. So now we could either go to Pine Valley or Rivertown. I'll actually pull up the map and show you where they are. So here's the old Arnold. Here's exactly where we are, right there. So, and this is the Nighthawk claim there. Now Pine Valley is out here, which you can actually get to it from over by the Nighthawk claim. You just drive this road down and around to it. And then you also have the Rivertown claim. Now, Rivertown has a bunch of like goofy ass roads going into it, so it's kind of a pain going in and out. But there's a couple different ways you can get to the Pine Valley claim. Same as going to Nighthawk. You could go from this direction and come around, or you could go the normal way we do past the hotel. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to be buying the Pine Valley claim, and we're going to get the drill sent out there, and we're going to check out the new skin on it, drill around just a little bit here, and see what we can do. I know it's a little bit dark. Once we get out to the claim, we'll just reset the day. I mean, there's no real reason to be like messing around in the dark now, and I'll get lights set up and stuff like that, so it won't be a big deal. But anyway, let's go over and we're gonna buy ourselves a new claim. So we own the Nighthawk claim. We still lease the old Arnold one, which I don't see a reason to buy it anymore. Rivertown's 1.2 million, medium gold content, so not the greatest. This one has high, and this is the best, of course. So $1.8 million. We're just gonna buy it. We have a ton of money, so bam, just like that. And we're gonna need to upgrade this, so we're just gonna do this here right away. I think we need 5. Yeah. Drill plus excavator, 2 dump trucks, and the unloader. So anyway, guys, I will meet you guys out on the claim in just a short minute, and we will check out our new drill skin and get to work. Alright guys, so here we are. I already reset the day. I got the drill already transferred out here, and I also have my big fuel tank out here as well. But we're going to be checking out how this claim looks. So as you can see, this is where all the stuff's going to go on. The hopper, the conveyor, and then our D-rocker, and everything kind of like funnels down. And it's a bit different of a fashion than how it was on the last claim, but overall it's the same basic concept of how the wash plant gets set up. So, you know, it's not going to be too hard to set this up, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll with it. But anyway, go check out our new skin. So as you can see, there's not a whole lot to the skin. Really, there's not. Wow. That's a little bit less than what I was expecting for the skin. I would have thought they would have done something a little more with it. I mean, you get to see a little bit of Parker up on the roof here, but, you know, other than that, there's not much to the skin. That's kind of odd. Gotta say, I'm a little bit surprised at that, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, that's a look at the drill skin. There's really not much to it, to be honest. It pretty much is just a little bit of like a, what do I want to call it? Oh, what's the word I'm thinking of here? It's kind of like a overlay on the skin, basically. So it basically has the same original skin that was on it. They just put a little bit of graphic design on it. So I don't know. Not what I was expecting, to be honest. I've seen this set a bit like on the forum and stuff like this. There's a lot of people that are kind of disappointed with the rewards for competing in the top 10 like that. And, I'm not gonna lie. This skin is kind of, other than up on the hood, the rest of it's kind of, I guess I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The rest of it's pretty pathetic. I do think they could have done a lot better job on a skin for this instead of putting like a little bit of a graphic. Because I mean, that's all it is. It's just a little bit of a graphic over an old skin. So I'm not trying to sound like a dick or anything like that, but it's a pretty lazy ass attempt by the developers for a skin, if I can say so myself. I haven't seen the other like season reward skins, but again, not trying to sound like a dick, but it's a pretty lazy ass attempt at a skin, if I may say so myself. So anyway, enough about that. I like the design on the hood, but they really could have done a bit more with it, I think. After all, it is only a skin reward for the leaderboard event, so it's not like uh, you get a special piece of equipment or anything like that. They really should have done a little bit better of a job with that reward, I think. At least I feel anyway. And again, I'm not trying to sound like a dick. I am happy as hell we pushed for the top of the leaderboard, and I'm very happy to put in the time for something like that because it was fun. I enjoyed it. We had a great time and all sorts of good stuff like that. But like I said, for a top 10 reward on something like that, I guess maybe it's me. You guys can let me know your thoughts. Let me know if I'm just bitching about it or whatever. But I feel like it was a pretty lazy ass attempt at making a skin because they could have at least made the whole color different. I mean, they got the same army green under it and just slapped a little bit of speckling on most of it, and then put his face on the hood, which is kind of a shitty spot to put it because you got the exhaust stack right there and stuff, and it kind of takes away from it. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm just bitching about it. If I am, just tell me to shut up in the comment section. But it seems like a really lazy attempt by the developers, in my opinion. So anyway, like I said, I like the design of the overall like face and stuff on the hood, but I think they should have put that on the up on the upper canopy so nothing was blocking it. Because I mean, like I said, there's two stacks in the way, and you got that big piece right there. I don't know. And like I said, it's not like with the leaderboard event, the top 10 are getting like, a specialty piece of equipment or anything, which I'm not going to say either way if they should do that or not. It would be nice, don't get me wrong. It'd be really neat to see like some specialty pieces of equipment you can only get from that. Or, you know, something like that. But, I mean, and it doesn't even have to be like something like stupidly overpowered like, you know, like a mega size excavator or, you know, a double size end loader. But, you know, it could be something like an end loader that can actually drive on dirt instead of slipping on everything. You know? Oh god. These developers kill me sometimes. Sometimes they just do. Oh yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna I'm gonna quit bitching about that because more than likely you guys don't want to hear me whining about the skin or anything like that. So, and if you do, let me know. It's fine in the comment section. Otherwise, just tell me to shut up. You know, either way is perfectly fine by me. But I'm just kind of a little bit disappointed how they did this. I mean, that overall, it's a nice design, but especially the two stacks right there, they just kind of take away from it. They really do. So, I don't know. But anyway, let's get this spot drilled here, and then we'll check the gold map. We got one whole length done, so be really interesting to see uh, how the gold is. Alright, we are on parcel 3. Okay, so wow, that's pretty nasty looking. Alright, those are pretty decent. Yeah, that looks nice. And you know, a really nice thing about this claim is, like, right where we're at here, it's not that deep. I mean, you got a little over 1.5 meters overburden, and then, you know, it doesn't even hit 10 meters there. You know, 7.8 there. 10 meters there. And it's really good concentrated gold. So we're going to come back around these squares here, and we're going to do a little bit more drilling around them and, you know, see what we're looking at exactly. Now, the reason we skipped right to the Nighthawk claim during the event was I really wanted to get on the best gold as quick as possible. Now, I'm not saying the Pine Valley claim, this one, or the Rivertown one aren't viable in the event, because they really are. I mean, it really depends on how you play. You know, the Nighthawk claim, it's deep. You know, 16 plus meters in some spots. So, you know, there's gonna be some nasty overburden on there to remove. I mean, there really is. I mean, it's not like, how do I want to put it? It's not like the old Arnold claim, which is, you know, you can almost reach everything just with the excavator, almost. So it's not like that. It's like twice the depth. So, you know, apart from the overburden, you're also going to have to figure out a way to get down to the gold. Now that requires making like some sort of trench down in there, like we did on, you know, both of our versions of the claim. I mean, before the one reset and then after. So you're gonna have to do something like that. A claim like this where it's, you know, you see like 10 meters depth. Now I'm not saying that's as deep as this claim gets, but say for like the 10-meter deep, you know, you can reach that with the excavator. So you're not gonna have to make the same sort of trench. You're not gonna have to remove nearly as much overburden in most spots. So, you know, unless you're mining like a completely grayed out tile, you're not going to see the overburden like you are on Nighthawk, where, you know, you can have 10 meters of overburden and the bottom 6 is where your gold is. So, you know, you're not going to see anything nearly like that. So this claim is very good for the event. Rivertown, you're starting to get a little bit low on how good the gold is there. Now, I'm not saying that you absolutely shouldn't mine Rivertown or anything remotely like that, but if you want to be putting the numbers up, you either go to Pine Valley or you go to Nighthawk. I mean, and it really depends on how you want to play. If you don't want to be making the super deep 16-meter trenches to get at the gold, then I would suggest coming here, because this is I'll say it's fairly easy to mine because of the depth. So, and in the next leaderboard event, we might, instead of jumping straight to Nighthawk, we might come here so I can show you, more about what I mean with a different sort of style of play to it. Like I said, we won't really be cutting trenches here. I mean, yeah, if we can't reach like a little bit of gold and there's some pretty nice stuff at the bottom, yeah, we'll cut right down to it. I mean, it's what I think. Oh, I can't remember how deep exactly this claim can be, but overall, this is a really nice claim too. So next leaderboard event, like I said, we might change it around. We might end up coming here, and who knows? It's really tough to say right now. Let's take a look at the map anyway, and we'll see. There's really not much around these. I mean, the gold around it is pretty bad. So it looks like it's just going to be a strip. Now I might be wrong. There could be gold around these, but so we'll do like 340 to 337 and then around. So you never know what you're going to find. Well, I guess it seems like when you reset the claim, it's remotely similar to how it was before. Like look at the Nighthawk claim. After we reset it, the hot spots are in the same spot. There's one up in like that. I'll call it a finger where it starts to slope down and it's really skinny up in there. There's that one hot spot there, and there was two small hot spots below that. And then we had our normal huge hot spot. Now the hot spot after we reset it was a lot bigger, a lot. But the gold was in the same spot. Now I don't know if it's going to do the same thing. I kind of would like to test that out. Maybe even before we even start mining this claim, maybe we go over there and reset that one and drill it out again to see if the gold's basically in the same spot. Because I'd be curious to see if it's going to be the exact same again. Now again, we don't have to mine the Nighthawk claim again, or we could mine this one out and then just stick with the Nighthawk claim the rest of the time we're doing our off-season mining. It doesn't matter to me. I did want to come check out this claim though, just to kind of, how do I want to put it? Have a little bit of variety and get to see exactly what the gold is with you guys on this other claim. Now, I personally will probably skip Rivertown for the event, hands down. And it's nothing, like I said, nothing against Rivertown, but if I want to put up numbers, I'm going to come here or I'm going to go to the Nighthawk claim. So we'll check out exactly how the gold looks here and see, but I know the gold here is pretty decent, and I know the depth isn't completely crazy, and if you look at this claim, it's mostly smooth. It's not like over on the Nighthawk claim where you got like ridiculous ridges and stuff like that. This one's actually pretty nice. That's another reason it makes this claim super easy to mine. I mean, at least in my opinion, it makes it like so much nicer to mine. And this would be a good claim to remove overburden with the bulldozer because of how flat it is. You could just, it wouldn't be too bad. Now, me, I will probably never use the bulldozer to remove overburden. It's just my way of playing, but uh, I'm just not a fan of it. The bulldozer just doesn't work well enough. I mean, yeah, it's great. It makes the ground smooth and that sort of thing, but I don't like it. It just takes too much time. It gets too easily hung up, and to be honest, especially with the leaderboard event, now I might do that. Uh, I might use the dozer like on the off-season account, just so I can show you guys a bit of that. But when I'm doing like the leaderboard event seasons, I'm not gonna really spend my time on a piece of equipment that I don't like. Uh, it's frustrating, and if it's costing you time, it's costing you gold on the leaderboard. So that's my thoughts on that. Now, again, not not saying the bulldozer isn't good, because like I said, it has its great uses. Making the ground uh, absolutely flat is really nice for mining on, but I don't need the ground to be perfectly flat. I can tolerate the ridges and stuff that I make with the excavator clearing overburden. So for me, during an event, I'll more than likely skip it. I mean, we'll see how it goes on this claim. Maybe I'll get a little bit better hang at using the dozer, um, and maybe I'll have better luck using it here. But for the most part, I'd probably stick with the excavator because I'm good at clearing the overburden with it. And in the end, it's about what is easy for you to use. So let's check this out again. And as you can see, yeah, it's just a baby strip here. Everything around it is kind of crap. So none of this I would mind, especially in an event. I would never waste my time with something like this. Never ever. Even something like this is getting borderline to where a tile that's like this, is definitely decent gold in it, but it's borderline to where I would pass on it in an event. Now, being it's right in line with this strip, if I was in an event, I'd take it. It's 8 meters of 386 ounces of gold, so it's pretty decent, and especially considering it's right in line with these other ones, it'd be very good for you to take during an event. Now, say if it was like 415 here, I wouldn't go over for it. I probably won't, because it just wouldn't be worth your time. Wouldn't be worth the effort to get over there for it. But anyway, we're gonna do a little bit more drilling here, and I'll probably drill the rest of this claim out off camera. And like I said, we might be going over to the Nighthawk claim to reset it, and also to re-drill it and see exactly how it looks, because I'm curious to see if the gold does just basically come out in the same exact spot over and over again for you. Because if it does, it'd be a lot easier to pinpoint where you want to mine, where you want to drill, so you don't have to like pop around and guess. You can just go, okay, we know the main concentration of gold was here. Pop a drill down there, find it, drill around it, bam, you got your gold. Okay, there's a couple of mini hotspots here. We can check them out. If they're good, we'll hit them as well. If they're not, no big deal. That sort of thing. I got a lot of different sort of plans for the next leaderboard event. Now, again, I don't know if I'm gonna compete for the top spot again. That was very interesting, to say the least. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I had fun, but especially at the end there, when it got way too close for comfort, we were putting in a lot of time and effort, and then eventually he ended up passing us because we just didn't have easy good gold at the end. That was the biggest problem. I was, 8 to 10 meters of overburden clearing per tile so I could mine them off, and that killed me. That literally killed so much time having to clear off that overburden. Whoops, wrong button. That killed so much time at the end of the event. I think if we would if I would have been smart and set myself up for the end of the event, that would have been a lot better, or even reset the claim, because yeah, it just, with all that overburden I had to remove, it was rough. It really was. But we come close, and like I said, I wasn't going to be disappointed if we didn't take first in the max event, because we got first in the season. So I wasn't going to be greedy. Yeah, I pushed for it. Who wouldn't? If you got one, you always want more. You always want to push yourself to do better. So alright, we're going to let this one drill out here, and then we're going to check the map and see what's what. And then we'll probably end the episode there and see what we got. Okay, so that's all dead. Wow, that's very interesting. But yeah, I'll drill out the rest of this claim off camera, or maybe we'll even do 2 drilling episodes, just so you guys can see Parker's face cut off by that stack there again. I'm still kind of disappointed with that, but again, you guys let me know what your thoughts are on it. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying I want like some insanely unique piece of equipment for a reward, but at least something a little bit more thought out than that would be nice. So you guys let me know your thoughts on this skin and just overall the rewards for the event. And again, I'm not saying it's not nice, but they could have done a lot more to it. Like I said, it seemed just like a really lazy attempt by them to throw something together, and yeah, I don't know. But again, like I said, you guys let me know your thoughts on that, because I'm curious to see what everybody thinks about that. And we got a lot of mining to do here on this claim. Pine Valley is probably going to take us through to the next leaderboard event season. We'll probably be here through the rest of it. I don't know how much of it will get mined off. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to set for a schedule for videos coming out now. I might try to do dailies, or I might end up doing like every other day for videos. So it's hard to say right now. We're going to find out. I'm going to be adding another game back to my videos. I'm going to be playing Myst Survival as well again. So we're going to have 4 games for sure that we're making videos of. And we're going to try to get a regular schedule mapped out for everything, and see how it goes, and that'll determine our schedule for video uploads each week now until the next event comes around. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I hope you guys at least somewhat like the drill skin. And let me know your comments on this, because like I said, I was a little bit disappointed in it, but overall I like the design. It just could have been better done, or a lot more well done. So that's my 2 cents on that. And as always, guys, if you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, trigger those notification bells so you guys know when my videos come out. So thank you guys so much for being here, and we will catch you guys for the next episode.